Hey all, and welcome back to Grumpy Dad Simulator 2013. Sorry, I mean The Wolf Among Us. I'm Aged in Mischief. Today we are going to try and, well, maybe not finish up episode 4, but play a little bit more of episode 4. Um, so before we get into it, I'm going to say what I have planned for after the finale for this, and that is that I am going to be making some TWOW themed Sims. Probably on Sims 4, even though for Sims 3 I do have the Supernatural pack, so I could make Bigby a werewolf in that. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that, and so let me know what Sims you'd like to see. Obviously Bigby, Snow, probably Mary and Narissa, maybe Bluebeard and Jack. We'll see. If you have any suggestions or characters you'd like to see that you think I should include, let me know. There's maybe a couple that I'm probably not gonna add. Crane, obviously I can't have Colin or Mr. Toad. But we'll try to get everybody that I can think of into it, and maybe just play around a little bit. I'm not sure if we're gonna be playing it afterwards, or if I'm just gonna show the character creation part. But we'll see when we get there. Yeah. Let's jump back in, why don't we?
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Jeez,
there's
now
the
everyone's
old
gonna be on my
wrecking ball
ass
himself.
too.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Bluebeard.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover?
So much.
I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
Once the mirror's fixed, we can use it to find that crooked bastard. Or at least wherever he hangs his hat. That's how Crane kept tabs on him. And everybody else. I'd say he was abusing the privilege. He was probably spying on all of us.
He was probably spying on me.
Ugh.
Anyway,
No, it's fine. You did excellent work, Bigby.
He's so creepy.
Sheriff,
He's
I
such a
could
little
use your
weaselly
assistance.
coward
Would
and
you
a
join me
creep.
at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
why'd you put the hurt on Flycatcher? Were you hiding something down at the Tweedles? Or was it just for
Yeah,
fun?
that was mean. Flycatcher's
He
a
worked for them,
sweetheart.
didn't he? I couldn't be sure that he wasn't involved, and I didn't want him interfering. I was simply endeavoring to make the search a speedy one. Surely you, of all people, can't fault me for getting overzealous in the process.
I don't buy it. I have more important things to deal with right now. You can be sure that we're gonna have a long fucking talk about this when I'm done.
I do so enjoy our talks. I'll wait with bated breath.
He can't see me, but I'm
I
flipping
don't
him off.
understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
I found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had
Ah,
some...
yes, Miss White was asking about her.
Maybe stop
That
mentioning her in
explains it.
front of the
You
mirror.
know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to
mean,
proceed
you're not
now.
wrong.
It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready.
Thanks,
Besides
little
which,
buddy.
he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
They're too full of themselves, really.
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see about...
Yeah, he probably does.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Hey, I tried to give you money back at the Lucky Pawn, but you wouldn't take it.
I was just being polite. Ever heard of it? That wouldn't have covered the cab ride home, let alone a glamour. Please, I'm not looking for any more than to cover the big-ticket damages. Not a cent more. I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right.
Look, I don't write the checks around here, but I know I had a hand in it, so I'll try to get Snow to take care of you.
Please do. It's the only way I'll be able to get me glamours.
Yeah, all right. But, this isn't exactly a new problem with you, Toad. You know that if
always
you're out
naked
of
outside
glamour,
your
I
glamour.
gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You
yeah.
thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown.
Colin stays out of sight, for Mondays at least. Can you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not going to ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash?
You know that as
Oh,
well as
buddy, I don't know if I
Sheriff,
can.
don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different.
Look, I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, it's not entirely up to me.
I want the big boss.
Thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get this sorted and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
I'm sure you'll be the handsomest prince in the world, buddy. Oh, she's probably gonna be pissed at me that I did
Bluebeard,
that for
you
him.
want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my
I love
donation
Snow,
funding
but,
this
like-
office. So direct your questions to Miss White.
I don't.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
I
For
don't always
now.
agree with her, I guess.
Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Look, I'll take care of it later. I told him we'd work it out so he'd get out of our hair. We don't have time to worry about that right now.
Bigby, what did I tell
If
you?
he's unglamored when this whole thing is over, I'll send him to the farm. No questions asked, okay?
Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they're just trying to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
Well, that was fucking quick. I was expecting, like,
I have to
you
say,
a
I
while. I'm
have
expecting a
been
couple
better.
days.
But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry. I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Is she gonna bust the mirror again?
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. Looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Stop saying your name in front of the mirror.
That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
That's your worst one yet.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Yes'm.
This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. And we can clean him and cook him together.
Like the
Good.
goose he is,
I have enough
apparently.
to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got
He's
no other
always ready.
choice.
He's like, I get to fight someone. That's the best. It's the best. Fuck it. Damn, that some bitch must have been waiting for me.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss.
I'm sad he doesn't
Thanks,
have a
by the
Cockney
way.
accent.
For leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street. But you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find.
I can blame him for whatever I want.
I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Fine, lead on.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy.
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war.
Fucking sick
Hey,
bastard.
Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you.
Fine.
Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I ain't scared of you.
I feel
don't
wrong
exactly
cursing
know.
at Tiny Tim.
Just mind the door.
You needn't
The boss
worry.
is there.
He'll come around.
I know that
I
much.
trained before him. I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed, skinned.
I'm kicking open this door too. I'm just kicking open all the doors today. Oh, woo, motherfuckers. Surprised he actually looks in that good a shape. Goddamn.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm so sorry, sir. I had no
It's all
idea
right,
he would...
Tim.
I'm sorry he
I should
busted
have
your door,
expected
sir.
the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now. You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find
Oh,
it.
I unlocked a new entry? I thought I had all the entries. Or almost all the entries. That's weird.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
I'd rather stand, thanks. Stand and smoke. There's no other good dialogue options, you just gotta smoke. Alright, well that's the end of episode 4. Let's see
I've heard
what's
stories
happening
about
next.
you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Oh well, I'm gonna knock you down the witching well. That's what I heard. Alright. Let's look at our player choices here. Before we move on. I'm probably not gonna play the next part of the episode. Let's just save that for another video, but let's look at our choices, shall we? Did you send Colin to the farm? You and 4.3% of players should not give Colin an answer. Okay, fair. I just didn't know what to say to him. TBH. Did you attempt to remove Neris's ribbon? You and 63.8 of players did not try to remove the ribbon. Good. Jeez. Don't remove the ribbon. That's all I'm saying. You and 36.8% of players went to the Lucky Pond first. Well, it's just what intrigued me the most, so that's what I went for. You sent Toad to the farm. You and 73.3% of players decided Toad should not go to the farm. Well, I kind of thought so. I feel like we're all a little bit sympathetic towards Toad and his plight, and maybe that's just me. Did you respond to the Crooked Man? You and 43.3% of players lit a cigarette. Alright. Okay. Once again, thank you guys so much for checking out my videos. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the subscribes. I appreciate the comments. Appreciate all of it. I just want my channel to get bigger and to grow into something wonderful. And hopefully one day I'll be able to make some money off of it. As I'm recording right now, I have under 20 subscribers. But if I'm gonna get to the point where I'm making money off of this channel, I need to get up to 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watched hours. So it would really kick ass if you could show the channel to friends, recommend it to them, especially if you really enjoy the game, if you enjoy my gameplay, my commentary, what have you. That would be so useful, so helpful to me. I'd really like to do something special for when we reach 50 or 100 subscribers. I haven't decided yet, but if you help me get to that, well, hopefully I'll have something special to show y'all. Like I said before, if you have any suggestions for characters from the game you'd like to see in the Sims form, let me know. I've decided on a few of them, but I don't know who all is going to be there. But yeah, we'll see. Once again, thanks so much for checking out my little channel. It means a lot to me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.